Our bodies receive information from the environment automatically as we move through the world. Complex cellular communication systems process that information and trigger responses, often without our conscious awareness. The eye as a gateway. The human eye is a primary entry point for engaging with our surroundings. A sophisticated network of millions of cells transforms light into signals the brain can interpret. Focus. Light first passes through the cornea, then enters the pupil. The lens focuses the beam onto the retina at the back of the eye. The retina's photoreceptors, rods and cones, detect light. Rods support low light, night vision, while cones respond to different wavelengths for color perception. When light hits these photoreceptors, chemical reactions convert it into electrical signals. The optic nerve carries those signals to the brain, where the visual cortex processes them. From this activity, the brain builds the images we see: objects, positions, colors, and motion. One striking feature is speed. From light entering the eye to image construction in the brain, the process happens in what feels like an instant. That fast processing helps us react quickly to our environment, for safety and for appreciating the world. Relatable perspective. You're in a park, looking at a tree in the distance. Sunlight reflects off the bark, leaves and branches and travels to your eyes. The cornea and lens bend the light to focus it on the thin cellular layer at the back, the retina. Those cells act like tiny detectors. Two types, rods and cones, pick up brightness and color, and when activated, fire electrical signals like tapping keys on a keyboard. Your eyes send these signals along the optic nerve, the biological line to your brain. The brain assembles them into a coherent image, like solving a fast puzzle. It goes further than image making. It interprets meaning, distance, color, height, solidity, and may even pull memories into play. The sound of leaves, the smell of pine, if you've experienced similar trees before. All of this unfolds within the span of a blink. Photons and neurons meet in a seamless conversation, letting you perceive and make sense of your surroundings. Seeing becomes easier to grasp when you think of it as countless coordinated microactions between body and environment. Many tiny steps flowing as a single, harmonious process. How the body reacts to visual stimuli. Your body actively processes visual input, producing physical and emotional responses tied to your overall state. The visual cortex is tightly connected to regions for emotion, memory, and action. After the eyes convert light into electrical signals and the visual cortex processes them, information flows to other key areas: the amygdala, emotional processing, and the hippocampus, memory formation. Together, they help generate a full-body response to what you see. Notice a fast-moving car, and the amygdala may trigger a fear response, activating the autonomic nervous system. Heart rate rises, breathing deepens, and adrenaline surges, preparing you for fight or flight. See something that cues a positive memory, and the hippocampus helps bring back associated sensations and feelings. Maybe a smile and a warm, settled state. Your brain blends current visual data, stored memories, and present emotion to produce a complete physical reaction. Relatable perspective. You're walking down a familiar street when a dog runs toward you. Your heart races, muscles tense, blood pressure climbs, an automatic response to the visual stimulus. Behind the scenes, your brain has already retrieved a childhood memory of a negative dog encounter and spun up fear circuits and motor systems. It also prepares your body for action. The heart accelerates to deliver blood to working muscles. Breathing quickens to supply oxygen. Energy shifts toward essential systems while digestion slows. Crucially, these adjustments begin before you consciously decide what to do. Now imagine instead, you see a family member. The same visual pathway sparks a different cascade. Positive memories, oxytocin release, a feeling of calm and connection. Your face softens. Your body relaxes. You might feel an urge to hug them. In every case, visual stimuli interact with life experience, current emotion, and unconscious processes. Your body and mind are always in conversation, producing complex, individualized responses to the world. The network of life. The body is a networked system performing ongoing computations to keep you alive. Its components, cells, tissues, and organs, communicate to carry out specialized tasks in service of the whole. Each cell functions like a tiny information processor. It receives signals from its environment, generates responses, and sends new signals that influence neighboring cells, organs, and ultimately your physical and emotional state. Interconnected feedback loops support equilibrium through continual adaptation, a living network. This pattern extends beyond the body, across ecosystems, societies, and even the universe. Communication and computation appear from the microscopic to the cosmic. Understanding life's intricacy begins with recognizing how deeply everything is connected. Cellular biology suggests we've only begun to understand the body's true nature. We're more than DNA alone. We are systems shaped by genes, environments, and our meaning-making minds. This perspective invites us to rethink how we care for and relate to our bodies.